Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. DTC B1231, indicating an open circuit in the evaporator temperature sensor, primarily affects the climate control system in the Honda Civic vehicles from 2011 to 2015. The evaporator temperature sensor plays a pivotal role in regulating the vehicle's air conditioning by monitoring the temperature of the evaporator core. This sensor provides critical data that helps the climate control unit, located within the dashboard, to optimize the performance of the HVAC, heating, ventilation, and air conditioning system. When DTC B1231 is set, it often indicates issues like faulty wiring, bad connections, or a defective sensor itself. Ignoring this DTC can result in improper climate control, leading to discomfort for vehicle occupants. It is crucial to address this code promptly to maintain efficient operation of the climate control system. The evaporator temperature sensor is integral to the climate control system, directly linked to ensuring optimal performance of the air conditioning system. Its primary function is to monitor the temperature within the evaporator core, which significantly affects the efficiency of cooling. Located in the HVAC assembly, typically within the dashboard area of the Honda Civic, the sensor communicates temperature readings to the climate control unit. This communication allows the climate control system to make adjustments to the HVAC operations, such as activating the compressor or adjusting airflow. When a failure in this circuit occurs, such as an open circuit, the climate control unit may not function as intended, leading to either excessive cooling or no cooling at all. Troubleshooting is crucial to rectify any faults and ensure a fully operational climate control system. Several factors may contribute to the occurrence of DTC B1231. One primary cause is a faulty evaporator temperature sensor, which can lead to erroneous readings and improper HVAC operation. Another potential issue could be an open circuit present in the wiring between the climate control unit and the evaporator temperature sensor, often resulting from physical wear or damage. Additionally, loose or corroded connectors might disrupt the signal flow, causing intermittent failures that may be challenging to diagnose. Therefore, inspecting these components thoroughly is essential to pinpoint the root cause of the DTC. Addressing these issues quickly is vital to restore effective climate control within the vehicle. When DTC B1231 is triggered, various symptoms may manifest, leading to discomfort for the vehicle occupants. A common symptom is inconsistent cabin temperature. The air conditioning may blow either too hot or too cold air unpredictably. This inconsistency is often a direct result of the faulty evaporator temperature sensor failing to provide accurate temperature readings. Additionally, there could be noticeable air conditioning issues, such as the system not activating despite the settings indicating otherwise. Notably, the error code will likely display on the Honda Diagnostics System, HDS, alerting the driver to a potential fault within the system. Timely identification of these symptoms can help in the quick resolution of the underlying issue. Initially, verifying the problem involves using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to clear the DTC. Once cleared, the ignition switch should be turned to the lock position and then back to the on position to reinitiate the system. Following this, a self-diagnostic check using the HDS or the climate control unit should be performed. After the diagnostic check, it is imperative to check for any DTCs that may appear again. If DTC B1231 or 09 reappears, it indicates a persistent issue requiring further investigation. If the code does not appear, it might suggest an intermittent failure, warranting additional checks on the wiring and connections linked to the evaporator temperature sensor circuit. In this step, after ensuring the ignition is set to lock, the next move is to carefully remove the evaporator temperature sensor from its native position. Following the removal, the sensor must be tested to verify its functionality and determine whether it is operational. If the sensor is found to be functioning correctly, the next steps will involve further diagnostic procedures. However, if the sensor is not working, it needs to be replaced with a new one. Promptly replacing a faulty evaporator temperature sensor is critical, as it directly impacts the vehicle's climate control efficiency. Always ensure that the parts used in replacement are of high quality and compatible with the vehicle model. To check for an open wire issue carefully, disconnect the 32P connector from the climate control unit. This process is pivotal as it isolates the circuit, allowing for accurate continuity testing. Following this, continuity should be checked between specific test points to ensure there are no breaks in the TIVA brown wire. Test point 1 corresponds to pin 14 on the climate control unit connector, and test point 2 is linked to pin 1 of the evaporator temperature sensor connector. With the ignition switch in the lock, 0 position, and both connectors disconnected, use a multimeter to test for continuity. If continuity exists, this confirms that the TIVA wire is functioning properly. If there is no continuity, it indicates an open circuit, demanding necessary repairs in the wiring. The final step in the troubleshooting process focuses on checking the SensorCom and SenseCom red lines. Disconnect both the climate control unit and the evaporator temperature sensor connectors before testing. Similar to the previous step, straightforward continuity testing is essential. Test point 1 will be located at pin 20 of the climate control unit connector, while test point 2 references pin 2 of the evaporator temperature sensor connector. With the ignition locked, if continuity is confirmed across these test points, it suggests that the wire connections are intact. However, if continuity fails, this indicates an open circuit that would require prompt repair. If all wires are functioning correctly and the issue persists, replacing the climate control unit could be the next step. After all necessary repairs have been completed for DTC B1231, it's critical to conduct a final verification step. This involves rechecking the diagnostic trouble code, DTC, using the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to confirm that the repairs made were effective and the code does not reappear. Additionally, testing the functionality of the evaporator temperature sensor is crucial to ensure it operates within the design parameters. Lastly, it is essential to test the entire HVAC system to guarantee that it responds correctly to temperature adjustments. If the system functions well without further errors, this indicates that the repairs were successful. Ensuring proper operation will provide comfort to vehicle occupants and enhance the overall driving experience. To prevent future occurrences of DTC B1231 in your Honda Civic, establishing a careful preventive maintenance routine is advisable. Regular inspections of electrical connections involved with the climate control system can help catch issues before they lead to failure. One crucial aspect of these inspections should include cleaning the connectors periodically to remove any potential corrosion or debris that may result in poor contact. Moreover, consistent monitoring of HVAC performance is beneficial. If any irregularities, such as inconsistent cooling or unexpected noises, arise, it is wise to address them early. This proactive approach not only prolongs the life of the components, but also ensures reliable operation of the climate control system. In summary, DTC B1231 signifies an open circuit problem within the evaporator temperature sensor circuit in Honda Civic models from 2011 to 2015. The evaporator temperature sensor plays a vital role in regulating the climate control system, making the timely resolution of this error critical for maintaining passenger comfort. Following a systematic troubleshooting procedure is essential to accurately identify the source of the issue, whether it involves the sensor itself or the wiring between components. Proper repair or replacement of faulty components, complemented by preventive maintenance, will ensure the longevity and reliability of the climate control system. By adhering to these measures, owners can enjoy a comfortable driving experience year-round. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.